it's nice to meet you. And how's everything? How's life?
Everything's good. Life's good.
Yeah, you have I mean, I say you're, you know, the youngest of the most talked about families in America. Now, do you find that people, you have to really be leery of like how people, when they meet you, what they want from you?
Yeah, but I feel like I've been doing this for so long and I've met so many people that might have had the wrong intentions when I was younger, which is great because now I feel like I can tell people's intentions. So it's been cool.
Yeah. So, and I'd like to talk about, if you don't mind, Caitlyn. So, your dad, who was Bruce, is now Caitlyn, and that's got to be a lot for you as a young woman to deal with the transitioning your dad to your.
I feel like that's cute. I feel like it was the only thing I really bottled in. I don't bottle in a lot of things, but and I feel like my family was a little upset about that. But I got through it, and now I like it a lot better, honestly.
You like her better than Bruce?
I like her better than Bruce.
Why is that?
Because we talk about makeup and clothes. We bond a lot more, but not only that, I feel like there's not a huge secret in the family. I feel like there was always this big secret, and I've honestly known about it for a really long time. And there was always, we actually caught him then dressing up as a girl when my sister and I were like 6 and 7 maybe. So we've known for a while that there was something, but it was never talked about.
But then if he's always been this way, he didn't want to talk about makeup with you before when he was Bruce?
Honestly, like I'd be with my girlfriend sometimes and he then would come in and be like, what are you guys talking about? And kind of joke around. And I knew there was something, but now it's just, I feel like we hang out a lot more. There's no secrets. Like she's really living her authentic, true self. And I feel like that's awesome. And also like I want to be someone from my generation to like be an example because I think that's so awesome. Yeah. And I think that other girls and boys my age like will maybe see that I'm so accepting and be accepting of other people too.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you're not the only child of someone who has gone through a transition. There are a lot of kids out there. So it is good to see that. And I think people assume the younger generation is totally cool with it and understanding. And you can be totally cool with it and understanding, and at the same time it be confusing for you because it was your dad and now it's not your dad. So you're grieving losing a dad, but you have a new friend.
But honestly, no, it's like she's the same exact person. She just looks different.
Yeah. And so the first time you saw her, I heard, was a hilarious story.
So funny. I was super drugged up coming home from the dentist, and I was trying to FaceTime every family member, and my dad is the only one that picked up. And she didn't know that she was on FaceTime, and she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is the first time we're meeting. And I'm like, no, you look so pretty. It was just a funny experience.
So all of a sudden, Caitlyn is FaceTiming, and she's fully now Caitlyn.
Fully Caitlyn.
And that's the first time you saw her when you're high on drugs from the dentist?
And honestly, it took away the awkward, like serious part about it.
Maybe you didn't see, maybe you were just so high you thought you saw Caitlyn, and maybe it was still Bruce and you just thought it was Caitlyn.
Maybe.
That's amazing. That's really funny. All right, so you are so outspoken about, and I would think that you are aware of bullying because you talked about when you're this public and when you're this high up on a pedestal, there are going to be people that want to knock you down. So you're loved and you're also equally hated.
The more people who love you, the more there's going to be people who hate you.
Exactly. And so you're very vocal about anti-bullying, which I think is great. Tell people about that.
I feel like, I started an Instagram campaign called I Am More Than, and I've been bullied my whole life, whether it was about my peers or comments on Instagram or Twitter, whatever. And I never talked about my story, really. I feel like I've kind of accepted it because I realized that just comes with the territory. So I kind of was online and just finding other girls and boys my age who have been bullied and have kind of overcome it and just done something amazing with it, who inspire me. So I kind of wanted them to just use like my platform and post their stories on Instagram to hopefully inspire my followers too. because they inspire me so much.
That's great. I have to say, no matter who you are, it hurts when people say mean things about you. No matter how confident you are, no matter how much you have going on, it hurts. And nobody deserves to be bullied for any reason, no matter what you think of them. You just shouldn't, no matter what. So you have a lip kit, and before we get to that, you had such a hard time because people and you were very honest about it. You said you had your lips done.
My lips done,
I don't know what that means, but you had them done.
Yeah.
What is
Technically, it's like temporary lip fillers or whatever. So I could take them out at any time.
You can take them out? Like you just deflate them like a tire, or
I
what?
guess so. Yeah.
So did you feel like you needed to do that because you're...
No, I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I honestly really, really wanted to, and it was a huge insecurity of mine. My mom and everyone was super against it, but I begged them, and I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell, like, the guy I was dating at the time, none of my best friends. Like, it was just super personal to me, and I feel like everyone just thought I was, like, lying about it because I wasn't admitting to it. But I wasn't denying it, so I decided to come clean and just say it is what it is.
And do you feel better? Do you think, you said you were insecure about your lips. Do you feel better about that now?
Yeah, I do feel better about it.
Yeah. Let's talk about this is a lip kit. So is that why because lips are a big thing to you, so you decided to do?
I was overlining my lips with a lip liner before I got them done. So I feel like my fans and followers, like I was kind of known for that almost.
Right.
And also, every time I would reveal what lip color I was into at the time, they would be sold out at the store like the next day.
Wow.
So I kind of wanted to take matters into my own hands and just create my own. And it's like I love makeup, but I specifically love lipstick and lip liners. So.
Okay, so these are lipsticks and lip liners, and if you put too much on, they drip, y'all.
Hey, it's Kylie and Stormi, and we are here to answer some of Ellen's burning questions. The biggest mess Stormi has made. Recently, she's really into M&Ms. So she gets the M&Ms and she melts them in her hands. And then you put it all over my white couch. My go-to dance move? What's your go-to dance move? Hands in the air? The strangest thing I'm afraid of is like dust in a cup. I don't know why. It's like one of my pet peeves is when like there's a lot of dust in the cup and then I think it's like getting in my system. What's the funniest thing Dada has done? When him and Stormi play together, it's the most funny thing ever. They scream and they yell and he makes her fly all over the house. They have so much fun together. Who loves you the most?
Daddy.
Every time. The best gift I received from my partner is Stormi. Stormi. A secret I kept from my parents in high school. Well, my mom goes to sleep really early and she wakes up really early. So I only had until about like 4 in the morning to sneak back into the house. I thought that I was being very secretive. Once I did that consecutively for like a week, she was like, I need to talk to you today. And she sat me down and she was like, I've heard you come home every single morning for the past week. 4 in the morning, if this needs to stop. So I can't really keep any secrets around Kris Jenner.